So, I made a 15-minute guide on how to roll in Genshin Impact, but it turns out that my mic was turned off, so we're doing this again. If I seem a little extra spicy during this one, I apologize. Anyways, I made this video for you guys so I could let you know to stop rolling on the standard banner. Stop it. Just
stop it. Get some help.
Look, I understand a lot of y'all haven't played many gacha games and you don't understand how all this works, but this is what's called a standard banner. Don't look at this and say, oh, I need to roll on this banner because I like Diluc, because I like Jean. The rates on standard banners are dog shit. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do here, all right, you want to hit the details button on the left D-pad. You can see it right below the banner here, and you can just click on it if you're on keyboard and mouse. Now, yes, standard banners have all the 5-star characters in it, all the 4-star characters in it, but it also has all the 5-star weapons in it, and that's the problem. So the way this works is you have a 0.6% chance of rolling a 5-star. Now, when you get that 5-star, it's going to be one of these 15 items. And of these items, 5 of them are characters, 10 of them are weapons. So, on the 0.6% chance that you roll a 5-star, 2 in 3 out of your chances, you're gonna get a weapon. Not Jean, not Diluc, not the character that looked pretty on the standard banner that made you want it. This banner is a bait. Don't get baited by the pretty characters, and this banner's art is probably going to change, and it's going to try to get you again. Don't fall for it, please. Okay, I've watched so many of my friends stream this game and roll before I had chance to tell them to stop, because there's like a delay whenever you're typing and whenever they see it. you know. Now, the 4-star probability doesn't change that much from a standard banner to an event banner, which we'll get to in a minute. The only thing is that 4 stars on banner will get a rate up to where there's a higher chance of rolling them out of this pool, but this pool doesn't change. There's still going to be a lot of weapons that you could roll in the event banner. I believe it's the same number. So the main thing is the 5-star probability. Now, I'm just saying, if you roll 90 times, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star. That's how the pity in this game works. Every time you roll 10 rolls, you're guaranteed to get a 4-star. So I don't want you roll 90 times on this banner and you finally get a 5-star and it's a stupid weapon. Okay? So that's what I'm getting at here. It hurts me. I don't want y'all to be confused. I don't want y'all to have any misinformation. I know they're handing out like primogems like it's candy right now, but once the incentives for starting the game end, once like the launch event ends, you're not gonna get very many. I've played FGO, I've played Arc Knights, I've played Ozzer Lane, Sino Alice, Honkai Impact. Trust me, you're gonna have a hard time coming by rolls after the first few weeks, first month of playing this game. All right, so what we're gonna look at next is we're gonna look at an event banner. This is what you want to roll on. Now, I'll explain a little bit more, but basically don't use your primogem specifically on this standard banner. If you get Acquainted Fates, use it on this banner. I'll break that down a little bit more in a minute, but I'm going to explain why the event banner is so busted and the standard banner is so garbage. Now, we also have this one right here to where it's a weapons banner. There's not going to be any characters on the 5-star pool on it. You're just going to get weapons. Now, this one is the creme de la creme. This is the Ballad and Goblets, the event banner. Look down at the bottom left-hand side of the banner. It says time remaining 8 days, 3 hours, 40 minutes. That is your indication that this is an event banner. It is a better banner, and it has a character on it that you can only get while it's on banner. Now, I understand. Many of my bros here are just like, hey man, I ain't no Shota Khan. I don't want no useless godchild in my party. I understand, man. I'm all about the waifus myself. I appreciate a steppy mommy more than anything.
We have so many degenerates here. Incredible.
If Lisa in your game is not enough RR for you, I understand. But hear me out, please. Just a moment. You want to go to details once again. Go to details once again. Now look, you do have a 50% chance of that 5-star that you get being venti, all right? Cool. Now, but here's the thing. You want to scroll down to look at what's in this pool. Lo and behold, no weapons. So, even though it's a 50% chance of it being venti, you still have a 16% higher probability of getting a character that you want. My math might be wrong. I don't like gacha percentages. All I know is don't roll on that standard banner with your primogems, okay? You hear me? I know you might not want venti. I understand. But look at this. Look at this. You have a 100% chance guaranteed that you're going to roll a new character if you get a 5-star. Once you hit that pity of 90 rolls, it is going to be a character. It ain't gonna be no stupid weapon, alright? Now, if you want to roll for weapons, if you're a Leviathan that has max Constellation, all the characters, cool. If you have all the characters in the game you like and you don't want any more, cool. If you don't want extra characters to throw in the mines and get you extra stuff on expeditions, cool, fine, whatever. But the majority of people are here for the waifus, for the husbandoos, for the daughterus. We're not here for no weapons, okay? We can get plenty of 3 stars and 4 stars just playing the game. We're fine. Most of us don't want weapons, so I don't want y'all to be thrown for a loop by the pretty artwork on a standard banner. Now, once again, this 4-star, the 4-star pool is still a lot of characters, but you have a higher percentage chance of rolling Shangling, Fischl, and Barbara because they are on the banner. Oh, yeah, 50% chance that if you roll a 4-star, it's going to be one of these 3, essentially. So, yeah, that's cool. If you like Shangling, if you like Fischl, if you like Barbara, if you want extra copies of them, even though the game gives you Shangling and Barbara for free at AR20, if you clear the Spiral Abyss for Shangling, you know, extra copies are good. If you're going to use them in your party, that's fine. Oh, and one more thing. You can hit the history button, D-pad down, and you can see how many rolls you've done. So you can keep track of your pity. I do not have a 100% guaranteed answer on whether or not your rolls from one banner carry over to the next event banner. Some are saying it doesn't. Some are saying it does. There's a lot of misinformation going on in this game. I'm just going to say be safe. If you want to make sure you get a 5-star, just keep rolling on the banner until you get a 5-star and don't waste your pity. And that way you can keep up with how many rolls you've done and how many more rolls you have to do to make sure that you get your guaranteed 5-star at 90 rolls. And if you get it before, great, save it. Now, if you don't want to roll right now, you're really patient, you're like, I don't like venti, I don't really care too much for extra copies of these characters on the banner, I like what I already have in my game. Cool. Wait until this banner ends. Roll then. I have a assumption that it's going to be Klee because she's not in the roles at all yet, but she's available in the game, so it just stands to reason. Since we had a trial quest for her, she'd be next, and she's also there was a banner for her on the closed beta. Again, don't want to give you any false information. I don't want to talk about no stupid ass leaks. I don't speak Chinese. I don't know what's coming. That's just my guess, and you can just wait and see. If you just absolutely hate venti and you don't want to roll on this banner, cool, that's fine. I just want y'all to understand, do not roll on a standard banner. If there's no timer down at the bottom, it's the standard banner. Don't roll on it. There's also a timer on the weapon banner. Now, real quick, I do want to explain how this gacha system works. On the standard banner, you have acquainted fates. You can look down at the bottom left. I have 0. And then right next to it is your primogems, looks like the 4-point star. And then on the event banner, you have intertwined fates. You'll see that I have 7. Again, next to it, you'll see that I have 13,000 primogems. 160 primogems turns into a roll for either one of the banners. If you get, you see where it says 0 for me? If you get rolls for that, fine. Use that to roll on this banner. But do not use your primogems because they can be turned into rolls for your event banner. Now, to get a clearer look at this, shut up, Kaya. I want to go to my shop and I want to show you. You go to shop, you go from recommended, you go down to Paimon's bargains. Now, see right here, clear as day, intertwined fate costs 160 primogem, acquainted fate costs 160 primogem. Now, when you roll 3 stars, when you roll 3-star weapons, you're going to get something called Stardust. You're going to get 15 Stardust every time you roll a 3-star weapon. There's no 3-star characters. And so that means every 5 3-star weapons you get, you're going to have enough. You're going to have 75. That's going to be enough to buy an Intertwined Fate. So essentially, if you roll 25, I believe my math is right, 25 3-star weapons, you will have enough to buy out all of the Intertwined Fates in the shop for the month. You can only buy 5 each month. I would recommend this is what you do with your Stardust. If you really want and you've spent a lot and you think you're going to have enough left over for the next month too, and you think you're going to roll some more, you can go ahead and buy the Acquainted Fates too. For me, I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if I want to buy the Acquainted Fates because I'm going to save up my rolls as much as I can for stuff that I really, really want, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on this game. I do want to spend money. It's worth it. You know, MiHoYo, you've done great. I appreciate you, but I ain't a whale. I'm kind of broke. You know, and when you roll a 4-star or a 5-star, I don't know the exact amounts because I haven't gotten very many 4-stars and 5-stars myself, you get what's called Star Glitter. This is a different currency. Now I would recommend that you buy either the extra characters or you buy more Intertwined Fates. And that's about it, because everything in the Stardust shop that isn't banner rolls is just stuff that you can farm in the game. Everything in the Star Glitter shop is mostly stuff that you also can farm in the game. I think these weapons might be an exception. Do some research if you want to buy these weapons. Don't just snatch them up, because this Star Glitter is not going to be easy to come by. And again, rolls are not going to be easy to come by. Once you get past the whole launch event, all the incentives you get for starting the game, primogems, fates, they're going to be very hard to come by. And if you're free to play, you want to be very careful and very decisive on what you roll with. Now, one more thing. I want to show you 2 more things. I want to show you the first thing that you're going to want to roll on. So we're going to go to notices right here, because I don't have the beginner's banner anymore because I already rolled it. Once you roll up your 20 rolls on the beginner banner, it's gone. But you use the Acquainted Fates, the same thing that you use for the standard banner. You're going to want to save up 16 of those. Do not spend that on the standard banner. Spend it on the beginner's wish. If anybody says not to roll on the beginner's wish, they're full of shit. What this does is you're guaranteed to get a 4-star Noelle on your first 10 roll. Your second 10 roll, you're guaranteed to get another 4-star character. Not a 4-star item. 4-star character guaranteed. And it's also a 20% off. So usually a 10 roll costs 10 Acquainted Fates, but they cost 8 on this banner. So 2 10 rolls, 16. So yeah, math. So make sure you save up the Acquainted Fates that the game gives you for free. I think you'll have enough once you get to Adventurer rank 10. Once you hit AR 10, make sure you check your mail. If there's nothing in your mail, reset your game. Come back in. Sometimes I have to reset my game for my mail to activate. And keep checking your mail, man. For the past 12 days, they've given us 160 primogems, which is a roll every single day. They've been giving us so much stuff to start off. But again, don't get used to it. Don't get too comfortable. Don't waste your rolls, because I've played enough gacha. I know how this works. You're not going to get that kind of rolling power. Like, they're not going to throw it at you like that forever. So just be very careful. Make sure you know what you're rolling on. Roll smart. The last thing is whether or not you want to roll duplicates of a character. I'd say the thing that's going to determine that, other than just loving them and wanting an extra copy, you could be the type of person that says, hey, I just want one of every character. I don't want them to be extra busted or anything. But what you do is you come in here to the character menu, go to Constellations, and you read every one of these and see what they do. For Noelle, I think getting 1 extra copy of her is optimal, because basically if you use her elemental attack and her ultimate attack at the same time, and then every time you attack an enemy, you'll get 100% chance that she's going to recover health to your party. That scales off of her defense. And then for someone like Xiangling, I think getting her to Constellation 2 is the best, because she gets, at the end of her regular attack combo, she puts an implode status on the enemy, and then in 2 seconds it explodes, and then they're inflicted with fire. Then you can swap in another character that has an elemental reaction with fire and do some big damage. So yeah, that's I think that's what would say whether or not you want to roll duplicates of a character. If you wouldn't mind continuing to roll on this banner right here, you know, get extra Shanglings, get extra officials, Barbaras, look at what they get for their constellation. I think all of them can be pretty great if you get them the max constellation, but you know, it's up to you which characters you like, who you want to roll. You know, just play it your way. I just want y'all to be informed, but that's going to be all for me. And I can see that my mic was turned on this time, so I think this is all for me. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch this. If this was helpful to you, please like it, comment on it, share it with somebody else who needs to know this information. Please, it drives me crazy that, you know, these banners can be so misleading. And there's so much misinformation about the game out there right now, so I kind of want to start making more guides for it, just because I don't want people to be confused or eating up incorrect information. But yeah, just let me know if y'all need anything else in specific that I can help you with. Feel free to drop by our Discord. I'll put the link in the description. I don't have a specific link for my Discord. And come by our Twitch streams every once in a while. I'm gonna try to stream on the weekends at least. Genshin Impact Friday through Sunday. Twitch.tv/Deku_media. Maybe we can run some bosses together. I'm pretty much in game, so I'm down to help with whatever while I'm playing it, because I don't really have much else to do at this point. I'm AR34 and we're not getting any content for a little while. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all later, hopefully. Peace.